Hello everybody, welcome to Live From Knits. It's me, Kathy. I wanted to just get on really quickly and show you this other journal that I wanted to make. And the reason I wanted to make this is because I saved this from last year, receiving a bunch of chocolate in this box, and I just thought this cover on the box was too cute. So I'm just going to make a quick journal with you guys and let's see how it turns out. Okay, so one of the first things I did is I did just cut it exactly the shape of this box. I wanted to keep the gold trim that was here. If you wanted to make it smaller, obviously you could cut it to the size that you prefer, but just because I love the gold trim, I wanted to keep it, and I thought generally it'd be a decent size, but let's see how big it is. It is 9 1/4, and this way is probably about 13 and a half here. So if you just folded it directly like that, obviously it'd be pretty wide, maybe 7 inches. But I actually ended up lines here so that I could end up having a curved edge. That way I'd be a little bit more flexible in size of what I wanted, and I could obviously make it wider. So then if I just leave it to the last of this line here that I made, it'll be a little bit under 6 inches, which is perfect. So I went and found some pages in here. I don't know if this will be the pages that I'm going to use. Let's see. So I had this entire Trader Joe's holiday guide that they came up with this year, and I just love the funny graphics in here, and I thought it'd just be nice to reuse it. So that's in this signature book. Then I have some typewriter paper. I don't even know where this came from. It's from way long ago, like come from an office or something. And then add some music pages, and then more of the Trader Joe's page. And then in here is a big photo album. I can add in items in here. So we may do something with this, I'm not sure, but in the interim, I thought it'd be super fun to add into the journal. So that is going to be in here. And then some more of the same thing, and another music sheet, and finishing it up with more of the Trader Joe's items in here. So again, like I said, maybe I will, I think there was a crossword puzzle in here from the Trader Joe's magazine. I want to keep this as my center page. It's got a nice holiday checklist. For fun, so I will make that in the center here. Actually, so we're gonna read it this way or this way. Okay, I don't know. All right, so those are the general pages of this signature. Pretty simple. It's nothing fancy. I just wanted to put this journal together because I saved this cover, and I've already spent so much time in my other journal, which I have through on my channel here, that I just wanted to get this together, and then I can even use this maybe as a glue book to glue down items that I'm finding throughout the year that I want to use for Christmas. Okay, and then the other item I already showed in that flip through as well, which is this is a card envelope. This is I think a luminary bag that you use. Came with a candle, and I had this waxed origami page. Really tones down the blue there. It was really bright. And the actual card itself, which has some glitter. And then this was junk mail that came in so that you could purchase these cards. But I love this top part here, so I'm going to make that a a little tuck spot here, and then it'll be able to tuck in a few things there. Wallpaper that I've copied dyed. This old stationery that I had that I never used. Magazine pages that had this yummy sandwich, and I ended up doing some of this paper punching on the ends here with some Martha Stewart punches that I have, and then another Christmas envelope. Oh, I guess I forgot to throw all the punch outs away here. I saved this envelope here and have this sheet here for writing, so I'll probably go ahead and use that. And inside of the card, and this is the envelope, which I may end up cutting here, and this is a Trader Joe's bag that I cut out, but I might put this on another cardstock to make it a little bit more stiff. I don't know, haven't decided, but in the interim I just want to put both of these journals in the book, so let's see how that turns out. Oh yeah, and there's this bag here. It was like a gift to one of my daughters, and it's really thick, and I love the handle that was on here. So I ended up just cutting the other side here, and now it can store multiple things. This side as well as potentially this side here. So I wanted to go ahead and maybe add this to this journal here. It's a handle. I'm not sure. And then my kids made this pom-pom. I have a whole bag of these when they were really into it. I couldn't get myself to throw it away. So I just tied a piece of it right here. Trying to see if I want to use it to clip it there. I'm not sure. I could just use a clip of some sort, but yeah, it just may just end up being part of the journal. But it would add a fun piece to this journal here. So we'll see if I add it to the front one here. All right. Okay, let's see how this turned out. Okay guys, this was probably the fastest junk journal I've ever made, and it was really out of a lot of junk I had laying around the house. So as I shared earlier, this is the box from last Christmas that I saved the cover on. Super cute. And this is just a bunch of pom-poms, I think that's what they're called. But essentially, I just have an entire bag of projects that my girls did when they were in elementary school and learning how to do all of this. And once they learn something, they want to make 1,000. I just could not get myself to throw that away. So ended up adding it to here on the handles that are inside. And just to keep up with the theme, I ended up tying this with a piece of yarn. So that is it. It just wraps around this entire thing. So just pull it off. And you do have to actually kind of keep that on because this does want to just stay open. It's quite large. So I put 3 signatures in, as you can tell from the 3 threads here. I may add some fabric around here. We'll see. But yeah, let's do a quick flip through of all the junk that I added in here. Okay, so I did add in some scrapbook paper right here just to make the box a little bit more sturdy. And then I did add in these, I don't know, these plastic type of envelopes that my daughter gets from her school. And so I wanted to just use, if you see how strong this is, it really is really hard to break. So I just cut a piece off right here just to add to the binding. And then you guys have seen this envelope, so I'm probably going to go ahead and decorate this at a different time, but I just want to show you how I made the 3 signatures. This one hasn't changed much. I did end up gluing this down here, this junk mail that I had received, and did a couple edges on some of these papers. Just send this so you can see the page book with the thread. Again, may add some beads down here. I love the idea of adding beads. Did the edging there. I may cut open this envelope and make this into more tuck spots, or, and again, you guys have seen this, which is the Trader Joe's bag from a couple years ago. Again, it's very light, so I don't know if I want to make it thicker. If I want to actually use it as a writing spot, then I may add a little bit more to here, just so that it's easier to pull out the envelope. Then I just cut the opposite side of this envelope that was gifted to my daughter with some kind of a gift in there. So yeah, you can tuck spot here, and then there's a separate tuck spot back here. So that is the first signature. And then in the next one, I have this little notepad here that I thrifted a while back. Super, super cute. Snoopy, look at how much I have. So I wanted to add that piece in here, and it's actually not, it was fit right in between the binding, so I can pull this out if I want. Then I have an envelope of a Christmas card I received. So I just want to reuse this envelope. And I saw the Trader Joe's book. I ended up using every single page in that Trader Joe's book. So we'll see how I use it. It's very newspaper-like, so it's very thin. And then I saved this one bag from Chick-fil-A. It's very festive. So it has a little rip right here. I'll probably obviously just add some stickers or something to that and decide how I want to cut this, but decided to go ahead and add it instead of leaving it around laying in my pile that I have. And you can still see the holiday shopping list too. And the other side of the Snoopy notepad with these hanging out. Okay, and then this last signature is this, I found a huge box of cards, and this one was missing an envelope, and I just for some reason cannot find an envelope size for this. So I ended up just using it in here, did some punch on the side, and it was blue, so I had to use it. And then this big, massive photo book that you see tons at the thrift store. And then now I can add in some tags, embellish these. See how it goes. And that'll be fun. Let me see one for the last opening of this. So this is actually a very long page. You'll see it at the end. And then this is the cover page of that Trader Joe's newspaper magazine. Then I didn't want it to just be plain on this newspaper, so I ended up finding this magazine clipping that I got of I Love Reefs, and this one is just sewn in here, but it is so pretty, and I glued it to some cardstock, and you can use it as a writing spot or do some art collaging here. But yeah, I think that was very, very pretty to open up to. And then I folded it here for if this crossword puzzle wanted to be done. Not really a crossword puzzle person, but I do it like once every 10 years. So maybe I'll feel like doing it at some point, but I just wanted to keep it folded unevenly so that you could see the crossword here. And then, yeah, then this is the last page of that large photo book. And so now we can open this and add in several more items. So it has a little glue down here, so you could, you know, add it up to that point, but it's probably best to have these two areas. Again, I may decorate this, decide what to do, not sure quite yet. And that is the end of that last signature. And I may add some pockets and other items on this last and front page of the book, But yeah, that is the entire junk journal that I made in less than an hour, which is crazy fast for me. I guess, well, I already kind of had this first signature sorted out, but yeah, the fact that I am getting better at just not overthinking what I want to put in my journals is a plus, especially when it's just a pure junk journal. So yeah, this was completely fun to make, and this is going to be glued in to one of these pages so that you can see the nice little edging here. Well, the main thing you notice is this thing, so it's really hard to see much else. But yes, I think this cardstock is so pretty, so I wanted to make sure I glue that in here somewhere. I hope that you are also inspired to use some of the junk laying around. For some reason, as a crafter and an artist, I just see the possibilities in everything. So it is a bit of a problem, but I didn't want this continuously stored in a pile, so I decided to go ahead and bind this together in a book. And yeah, go ahead and use what I had saved from last Christmas. All right, till next time. Bye.